After you make the presentation, the rest of it is how much do I have to pay for it? Oh, that's too much money. I can get it for less. I don't have that much money. Valpak only charged me 2 cents. But, you know, this is a philosophy. Yesterday I told you one of the things is to consider yourself a consultant. What are you going to charge to consult these businesses to help them grow? Do you want to work for 10%? Do you want to work for 20%? I mean, we have the back office rates. Our rate card is really inexpensive. I told you 30 years ago, I used to get 3.5 cents for a little 2-color ad. Right now, I think our highest rate on a full page is 2.5 cents. The full rate on a half page is $0.01.06. 1.6 cents to mail out a full color, huge product, and you get paid 20%. So do you want to make 20% or do you want to make 10%? Me too. Oh, by the way, 20% is twice as much as 10%. Now, has Doug showed you the how much money you make? Have you ever shown him that chart? Well, he has that chart, and it says if you do $60,000 a year and you're at 10% versus you're making 60 grand versus if you're at you're making 120,000. You're making 90,000 at 15%. You're making, I mean, it's huge dollars. You know, and the product's worth it, and you're worth it. Besides, if you sell on price, you cheapen your product. You're not selling, you're order taking. Clients buying on price will be a collection issue. They're disloyal. The next person that comes to them with a lower price, they're gone. So you're going to spend all that time getting them involved and doing all this, and then they're boop. We cannot offer all this great stuff if we sell at low prices. We can't have sales support like Nancy. We can't have quality people in the office. We can't have the latest technology. And you were just telling me how appreciative you were of the good artwork. When you sell on price, you discount the value of you. You know what? Walk away. You know, yesterday we walked in and there was one of the salespeople have a client here. He's not willing to increase his rate. Fire him. Bye. Go get it for less. Don't care. If you're not making money, this person we were talking about, this big customer, we're not making any money on him. Why do we want to give him advertising and we're not making money? Fire him. We'll go find someone else. Right? It's okay to fire your customers. When you sell on price, you're not selling the value and the benefits. You're not selling your confidence in your ability. You're not selling the benefits of what we are. Professional looking, 4-color quality paper, easy to view, available every month, larger format. And you know, also, haven't you found that when you buy something, you usually give up something when you buy it on price? You've got to give up something. You can't buy a Cadillac for the price of a Chevette. You know, you can't do it. So, what do you want to sell? You want to sell a Ford Focus or do you want to sell a Mercedes-Benz? Mercedes. So what you have, these are great statements. Pricing is nothing more than a value statement. Have you created the value Save-On can offer between what they have and what the competitor has? When a customer says they can get it for less, what they really mean is, based on what you told me, they don't see the difference between you and the competitor. Isn't that right? Why does a Mercedes cost more than a Chevy? They both have 4 wheels, a radial seat. They take you from point A to point B, yet the Mercedes is 2 to 4 times the cost. What's your value proposition? How is it you sell better than your competitor? What's more important is what the customer is telling you. I can get it for less is a factual statement. This statement is the reason we must know the competition and be prepared to compare pricing, circulation dates, and maybe responsiveness. People sometimes buy 2 cars, a Mercedes and a truck. Both are important, but we're the Mercedes. So really, what is that saying right there? Suzanne said to me she buys 10,000 homes with Valpak. Well, I knew she wasn't telling me the truth, because she can't buy 10,000 homes. Okay? Or she says, yeah, I pay $100 a zone with Valpak. I know she's not telling me the truth. And would they give you a little white lie to try to get a lower rate? Absolutely. So now I can either call her a liar, or I can impress upon her the value of our product, and she knows what she's paying, so she'll know. But here's what we do. We're this much larger. We stay in the home longer. We do this, we do that. So all the benefits of us over what she's currently doing. And then she'll have to make that decision. So if I can tell her we're the Mercedes, people don't argue. Does anybody ever go to a Mercedes dealer and say, well, I can get the Chevy for... No. Selling on price reflects your ability as a salesperson. What are you worth? It's even more than that. How good of a salesperson? Are you an order taker, or are you a professional salesperson? Do you have more reasons for them going ahead than them for not? Can you paint a word picture that they'll see the value and receive the benefits by running in Save versus running in another product? That's really the question here, isn't it? Are you willing to do the same work as your fellow sales consultants and get paid less for it? You will find the more you learn, the higher your rate, the more you'll earn. Why? Because you know how to control through questionings. You know how to control the situation. You don't let them pull you around by your collar because you're in charge. And by the way, I know more than they do. And you have to too. Knowledge, remember I told you it gives you confidence. It gives me confidence to say, or at least in my brain, I know that's not a true statement. How do you create value? You become a solution provider. We've come up with a variety of programs that are good for them. Whether it's this 4-page, which is pretty cool, and for 14 cents a home, I'm direct mailing and printing everything going out like this. Really? That's crazy. He can't even print it for 14 cents, let alone mail it. If he did 25,000 of these, he would cost him 50 cents. 25 to mail and 25 to print. And then all the artwork and the time and the energy and everything he had to do. We have the regular inserts that he can do. We have a postcard insert that they can do. We, of course, have our magazine, which is the biggest, brightest, best-looking thing in the marketplace with great offers and great air. We have our DALs that they can do. All supported by the best digital program in this city. Go through, spend time on everybody's program. Go through Valpak, go through Clipper. Clippers is a disaster. You go in at Clipper magazine, first of all, you go to clipper.com, because we're saveon.com. Valpak, valpak.com. Clipper, clipper.com. It's a website for ships, old sail ships. Well, yeah, so now I go to clippermagazine.com, because that's what's on the front of the thing. Okay, Clipper Magazine. No coupons. That's your corporate website. I put in Windows, nothing found. Put in everything, nothing found. And up in the corner says, are you looking for coupons? Oh yeah, I was. So I click that. Oh, now I'm to coupons. I put in Windows. Up comes some window things, and next to it's a fork and a knife. What's a fork and a knife doing next to a window company? Local flavors. Do I eat these windows? I'm not sure.